Right then, here we go. Parking brake off. Let's go to Ras Al Khaimah. Departing a lane at night with some little bit of rain. Good powder over there. And we're airborne. Gear up. We'll select nice altitude. Select initially, so about 8,000 feet, vertical speed of, let's climb at 1,500, oops, let's climb at 1,000, oops, turning a bit, 1,500, 600, let's just start the climb, engage the autopilot, let's fly, current heading. Nav mode on. Let's start a turn. Speed is increasing. Right. Alright, let's put the yaw damper on so we don't turn so fast. The ease of reference. There's the track we're gonna fly, our flight plan track. In the GPS, the airport is there on our side. And we are turning, we turn the southern turn and we're going northbound. Right, this, we just get rid of ATC, we're not interested in that. We're in the rain now. I think we can go to 12,000. Climb to 12,000 feet. Can actually go a bit higher, but let's go for 12,000. Okay, just pull back on the throttle a little bit so we don't get our OTT warning, whatever the, or ITT warning, hot engine. So ground speed now 240. Still we're climbing at 700, let's increase that. 1,500 feet a minute climb. Turning on track, going into cloud. You can quickly see this is our route. We're gonna fly. See, we started in a lane in the south and we go northbound to Ras Al Khaimah. We've already been in Abu Dhabi, Bateen and Dubai. So, northbound it is. Alright, so estimated flight time is 45 minutes. So, while we're climbing through, see what we can see outside. Not much. Nice highways here in the UAE, it's all lit, as you can see from this, all nice and lit. Very privileged over here. Highways between cities and towns, it's lit, and it's only one way, so with the middleman or divider, so the chance of oncoming traffic is very small. Approaching Musab, 5.8 miles. Still we're climbing, passing 6,500. We can have an outside look, the aircraft. I didn't even switch on nav lights or anything. Looks like we're in between cloud layers. Landing lights on. Oh, well, that helps. Landing lights on. In the cloud. Right. Northbound we are going. We can actually look for some lights. At the top here. The nav lights. Nav lights is on. Strobe lights. Pulse. Right. It should be on now. Let's look. No! It's still not. Oh, it is on. It is on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. Alright, very good. Making our turn northbound. From an easterly heading to a northerly heading. To our next point, passing 8,500, speed is still at 200. Wheels is up, flaps is up. Alright. Now, if there's a way of lighting up my panel, please advise. But this is what we have now. We have this game for maybe 2 weeks now, 1 week, 2 weeks. So still trying out stuff. Not a pilot, but I'm in aviation, air traffic control, so yeah, I know some things, but not enough to be in command of a machine like this. But in a simulation, yeah, why not? Interesting things. Passing 10,000 feet now. We're gonna switch over. Check QNH, alright. And yes. Now this might go well, or it might not go as well. We don't know. The wire is over that way. We are flying in the dark by ourselves. Now towards Ras Al Khaimah there is mountainous terrain towards the east of the field. However, we're coming in from the south. We're not overflying that high terrain. Coming in from the south for the island's approach, runway 34. And it's raining with low cloud, so we'll have to fly the instrument approach and see when we break cloud we can see the runway and then land this puppy manually. Time will tell. So the next point is Giddies, fly Guinness Dynamics. We're at 12,000 feet, leveling off. Speed will increase a bit then. So it'll be in Giddies in 2 minutes, Anvix in about 5 minutes. Northbound we go. Now, not much to say other than this. Yeah. All is good, maintaining our level. 1 minute 15 from Giddies. Giddies Anvix. Norga Itbon. You can see there Fujairah off on the east coast, Dubai, DWC, Minette, Sharjah just off to the north of Dubai. So go grab a coffee. Now, seeing that we have time, we can delve a little bit down into these machines down here, which I'm not really familiar with. But anyway, here's our flight plan. Here's our current flight plan. You can see Kitty Sandviks. Oh, I'm way above that. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna fly. This is the approach we're gonna fly. Natni, Bosek, Darto. So Natni wants me to be at 4,650. We're gonna pass that 5,000. Then it's a quick descent. 6 miles. Where we have to be a quick descent down Bosek, which is the turn onto final. These at 2,000 intercept glide slope on the ILS. Right. Not a problem. All is looking well. Here we are. Flying along. All nice. Engines look good. It's my IFR view. Speed is nice up. 272 ground speed. 5 miles to Anvix. Norga Ipon. So here we are. You can remove the steering wheel if it is in your way. Start timer. Don't really, there's a timer over here. Just above the steering wheel. Start the timer. Now we can look at the weather radar as well. That's how it looks like. It's a mess. See, there's no real heavy stuff in front of us. That's in front of us. Yeah, not really an issue. Yeah. Let's see. Reds is heavy, flying in through here. So we might be in for some shaking. Ooh, okay. This is 5 miles below us. 5 miles ahead, so we're just overflying some stuff in 5 miles. Yeah, alright. We're back with our map. You don't see any of those clouds on the map, but it's there. Some lightning out tonight. See, we are above the cloud. It's nice. It's a good thing. You can see Pojera off on the right hand side. Here's the road going to Dubai. Is this the... Oh, I'll be speculating if I say which road that is. Not really sure at this time. Alright, so, believe it or not, we're gonna start a slow descent. We'll select our altitude down. Let's say we'll start at 8,000 first, go down to 8,000 at a vertical speed, 1,500 feet a minute. We'll pull speed back, pull the throttle back. So red light over there, just off the starboard side. So how do we know which side is port and which side is starboard? Well, the way we were taught by Mr. Ross, English fella, that was flying some stuff in the World War II, when I did my training in the late 90s. He said to determine which side is port is you say there's a little port left in the bottle, which means port is left, and port is red. That's the light on the left hand side of vessels, aircraft, ships, boats, whatever, all those things, navigation lights. So little port left, so port is left, and then we have the reference to the color. So we're getting a little bit closer every second to Ras Al Khaimah. We want to be at Nadni at 5,000, so 10 miles to Eat Ponds, about 15 miles, so in 15 miles we have to be at 4,000. So let's decrease our selected altitude. Let's go down to 5. We can pull speed back. 5,000 feet, and we're doing just over 4. We need 20 miles, so we need to reduce speed to make that altitude. And we can increase rate of descent as well. All right. Want to have a quick look what's going on outside. Cloudy. Yeah, I see some lights in the desert. There's some lights over there. Yeah, not much we can see. There's a road going up that way. Yeah, we're in a cloud. Our darkness. You can see the navigation lights, strobe lights, reflecting off cloud. Getting a bit closer and closer by the minute. All date. So we're at 160 knots, 6,500 feet. We're comfortably where we're supposed to be. We can increase our rate of descent. Decrease the rate of descent. We have 1,000 feet left, 5,000, and we have about 7 miles to go for Nadni. So we're doing good. Speed is back. Flaps up, gear up. We're doing well. So passing Nadni, we're descending 2,500 feet. Well, 2,000 feet actually. Darto, Bosik Darto. Looks like something. Well, it's cloudy. Not sure. Right. We're turning for Nadni. Let's keep an eye on the speed. 150. at 5,000. Now the actual limit for Nadni is we can go down to 4,000. So we ask for 4,000. That's actually better for us. So less of a descent between Nadni and Bosek. It'll just be such a easier descent then. Let's switch on some light to the headlight again. Right, just makes things easier to see. We'll switch it off once we're gonna go land. Speed on 50, that's not an issue. So Nadni is 4 miles away, 150 knots, ground speed almost 3 miles a minute. Ugh, getting shaky. We're in the rain now. Ugh. You can see the bottom left screen. See there's the rain off in the distance, so we'll be flying towards and then just make a left turn at Bosek. See some lights off in the distance, leveling off at 4,000 just before Nadni, 2 miles short of Nadni. It's not a continuous descent, but it is good. No glide slope yet, no localizer. Doing okay, 140 knots, increase a little bit of powder while we are maintaining. Right. We're gonna have to go, okay, 140 is good. We're gonna land at about 80, 90. But still we're in a clean configuration, no flaps set. We go to Bosek now. So now we can go down to 2,500. Vertical speed. Oops, let's drop it down. Bring out to 2,500. Pull back the speed a bit. Seeing we are descending. Alright. Increase this 1,500 feet a minute descent. We only have 2 minutes to go, which we can go to 1,000. It's not too bad. We have 1 minute 40 to go, and we need to lose 1,000 feet. So we will achieve altitude before. That is great. Hit raining the windshield. Hit raining the windshield. Rain hitting the windshield, I should say. Sorry for that. So as we're gonna go to maintain, we just increase the power a bit. Instead about 150. Still in a clean configuration, if that's what the appropriate words are. Oh, right. No, it's not St. Elmo's fire, it's just rain off the windscreen. What is St. Elmo's fire, you might ask? Right, increase the speed as we're gonna go maintain now. Remember, Bosek, we descend to 2,500, sorry, to 2,000. And then we'll start landing configuration. Still heading towards the mountains, but we'll turn momentarily towards Darto. 145 knots. Oops, there we get now the localizer is active. Right, we just switched over to the approach mode, so we can get on the localizer and then intercept the glide slope. So we are there now on the localizer more or less. We can descend down to 2,000. Descend down to Darto, 5 miles. We need to lose 500 feet, so that'll do it in 1 minute. We have 1 minute 45. Oh, we see the runway. Yep. Just off the left side we see the runway. Great. Looks like we will land this one. Ooh, there's some wind. Nice. Right, so all that remains now is to get ourselves in a landing configuration. I think it's more or less a certain, not a certainty, but it's a good thing. I think we're gonna land. Once we hit the glide slope, we put more flaps down. Wheels are out now. We are takeoff flaps. Once we establish, it is hammering us now. There we go. Just have to do one more flap setting. 130 knots. See the runway, nice. Not far to go. We are about at Tartu now. Yep, now 7 miles to 7-mile final. Ooh, 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 cloud coming in. Stow away those trade tables. Oops, yep, this is a bumpy one. Glide slope is, there we get it on the glide slope now. We're descending, increasing speed, so we'll make it now landing flaps. Look at the speed dropping. Increase the throttle. Yep, we left 2,000 feet. Right, we're going home. Now at 100, there's Ras Al Khaimah. Thank you very much for my heads-up display. See on the left-hand side, the power piece, 2 white, 2 red. That means we're on the slope, 3 degrees. Thank you very much. Speed is around about 100. Okay, for now. Now radio altimeter says 1,140 feet. We'll take over manual control at about 200 feet. If that's the right thing to do or not, I don't know. But that's what we will do. I will do. Okay. Cloud is still a bit dodgy, but it looks okay. See, we have about 98. Cloud is playing a little. Come on, what you doing? What you doing? Alright, it's clearing up a little bit more. Decision is at 200 feet. So we're still doing okay. You can reduce power a little bit. Bleed off some speed. The wind is playing its part. Uh, 660 feet. 2 whites, 2 reds, still looking good. Speed is at 100. We can reduce that speed. Oh, funny cloud in between us and the runway. Funny cloud. Right, we're at 100. 93. Full speed back. We're still descending. 88. Well, we're at 400 feet. Yeah, I think we're gonna go land this one. At least give it a good try. Right, hands on, almost. Okay, autopilot is still on. Coming up to 200 feet. Now we're gonna land. Do 50, 80 knots. Yes, we're gonna land. Increase the throttle a little bit for control. We don't want to stall it out when we flare it. Alright, very good. See the wind is playing around with us. Yeah. Oof. It's now flying manually. I reduce the power. 80 at 60 feet. They're bringing it up. Let's increase the throttle a little bit before we touch down. We're at 10 feet. We touch down at 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, and then we should touch down now. Come on, man. There we go. Applying brakes, staying on the runway. A little bit of reverse thrust. Yeah, and that's it. We've landed. We'll save you from taxiing to the apron. And thank you for joining me on this flight. And that is it. Thank you. We got 1 follower. I thank you, my sister. Until next time. Let me know where you want to fly and let's go. Peace.